you want the link, www.ntvkenya.co.ke/Nation FM. So we're talking all things startup, all right? And if you want your startup to be sustainable, you need money, you need capital, which is why we want to discuss how you can raise this money. I've got Mary Ndinda with me here. How are you doing, Mary Ndinda?
Super well.
Fantastic. So let's get started. Let's get this on the road. What are some of the key steps involved in raising capital for a startup?
So the key steps that are involved, actually, even before you even think about even getting to raise money, there is what first you need to do. And what we're seeing currently in the market, or even a lot of people who currently have ideas, think, I have an idea. I go to ChatGPT, I have everything ready. I can approach someone.
Yes.
You don't know there's something called a minimum viable product.
Okay.
So by the time you even say you're going to raise money, first of all, you need first to get your house in order. You need to figure out, so am I even solving a problem that people want solved, or am I solving my own problem? Because you can just be having an idea and you think everyone is experiencing the same problem. So you're trying to create a solution. But one thing I can say is by the time let's say if you want to go and raise money, maybe you've gone through all the steps, you even have your MVP, you're bootstrapping, you want to get things moving. First of all, you need first to have let's say your business plan in place.
Okay.
Secondly, you need to know your metrics,
Yes.
because when you're building a business, we are all building businesses to make money, but at the end of the day, how are you going to measure the success of a business?
Correct.
So you're going to measure in terms of, how many customers come to me? Are you going to measure in terms of, the revenue that you're going to get into your business? Nowadays, we have a lot of impact kind of businesses. So are you also going to, raise money to ensure like you're making the right impact in the society? The people who, like, we have sustainability initiatives in the market, like reducing poverty, climate change, all these things,
Yes.
So first of all, you need to figure out what you're in this business to do what. So because every investor, before they even give you money, you must believe in your idea, you must believe in your business, you must be in it 100%.
Right.
If they figure out maybe you just want the money and then you run away, of course there's nobody who's going to give you their money.
So of course you have to ask yourself the very tough questions.
Yes.
You must know your stuff very, very well also.
Extremely, and knowing your stuff. So we find a lot of founders actually, let's say they're tech founders. But if you're a tech founder, it means you must understand your tech, of course, right? But there's also marketing, there's operations, there's finance. So if you do not know where do you want to go to the next level, like how many customers do you want to serve, how much do I want to make, how will I be charging, like what will be the pricing point for my products or services, like how much will I make, what will be my break-even point, what is my net profit, all these things, what like how does your OPEX, CAPEX look like?
Right.
So if you don't have those things in place, there's no point of you going out there to figure out if you can't even raise that money,
Right.
Yeah, and some other things that we also see, even before you even go and start saying you want to raise money, you need also, first of all, to even have like systems in your businesses. Because most of, like, if we talk about the steps of raising money, it is so you have your business plan, your metrics, your financials, you have the right team, because you have a minimum viable product for you to go to the market. So it means you can approach, your friends, your family, to tell them, what, can you just help me with a few coins for me to start, like, accelerate my product?
That's a source number one also, yeah?
Yeah, that's also a source number one, because you start from within. If you can't believe you can invest in your own business, who do you want?
Good one.
Who's going to believe your business, you know?
So it's not just coming up with an idea and then you're like, okay, we have this, it's solid. And now let's find that billionaire somewhere, that multi-millionaire, tell him, listen, nipatie $2 million and this is what's going to happen. It's not like that.
No way. By the way, first of all, before you even figure out of going to start money, can you even test your product in the market? Can you even sell to one paying customer? If someone can buy your product or service, it means actually there's a solution there,
Yeah.
But there's this illusion or drive, we are all, like now there's a wave about climate. Everyone will try and figure out something about climate. But are all those even ideas even viable? So you need to even test it. And by testing it, it is taking out into the market. Take your idea into the market.
Okay.
Let's see if there's anyone who's willing to even buy that idea or even that service or even that product.
Right.
If you can get one paying client, it means you can get 2 or you can get 3 or you can get 4.
Absolutely.
From that particular point, then you can approach people now to give you money to scale, because you want to move to the next level, and you can actually prove, what, this was my idea and I have X number of people who are actually paying for it. So it means there's that need.
Yes.
And if I did X, Y, Z, it means I'm going to scale.
Absolutely. I love it. So the primary sources you've mentioned, you have to believe in your stuff. So of course you have to invest, maybe you have to get money from somewhere. That's you for starters.
Yeah,
then
for
probably
you.
your family come through.
You must bootstrap,
Yes.
there's that thing. So first of all, I don't know how right or wrong it is, but you can't even start a business without money.
Yeah.
Unless
yeah,
you're just, selling your time and doing all this online stuff that we see around. But if you want to, have a solid business, you must bootstrap. Let's say you're currently employed and you have like a business idea. So the best way for you to do it is to fund it from your salary.
Okay.
So allocate like a portion of it to be, like to build my tech, to go to the market, to do my research and to do X, Y, Z. So at least that is bootstrapping,
Yes. Okay.
But once you figure out, that is working, you can approach someone like me, like you, become angel investors. Just bring people who are around you who share the same vision, and then they become angel investors in your business because you do not have any client that is paying, but they believe in what you will actually do.
Yeah.
So they are going to give you money for you to go out there and test your product.
Okay.
Or even test the waters and see if it's going to work out or not.
Yes.
Before you even now start approaching the VCs and all these other like sources of financing that are available in the market.
Wow, that is full of knowledge. I love it. So usually people are going to make mistakes.
Yeah.
All right. You have your startup, but then umefika mahali umesema hii imekwama, I'll just put it on the shelf. Probably try something else or just not do it. What are some of these mistakes people do?
There are a lot of things that people do. First of all, is not even building a sound like business plan. You see people thinking about business plan. It's like, what, I'll just tell them my tech, my tech can solve this problem.
Yeah.
And then after that, what will you do? How will you make money? What are your metrics? What's your pricing point? Like, what's your growth plan in the next 2, 3, 4, 5 years? How is your team fit? Actually, something that I've already experienced is by the time even investors give you money, they must check the team fit. Team fit means your co-founders or the team that you have around you.
Yes.
Because if you have all techies, so who will run operations or marketing or finance or all these other departments? So it means you must blend or bring all these skills together for you to be able to have a holistic kind of a business to run. So you can just have like, one line, everyone here is a techie or everyone here is a finance person and you want to run like a software as a service business.
Okay.
We also need to have, multiple kind of skills to be able, also to challenges. They give us new ideas and we also ensure the business is protected 100%.
Okay.
So that is mistake number 1. Number 2, people do not even know their stuff in terms of finances. So you find, yes, you have the best product, you have the best everything, but even how much are you selling it? I'm selling it, I don't know, at $1,000. How are you going to scale it? Where do you want? How much revenue do you want to make in the next 2 years or 5 years? What will be like your gross profit margins? So it means, those are the kind of questions. How are you going to operate? And what are your like operating margins? What's your net profit?
Okay.
Because every investor wants to know, if I give you money, am I going to get it back? So if you won't even break even or even start making profit, or I don't know after how long you will start making profit. What makes you think I'm going to give you money? I'll just hold back and be like, you know what, I don't think this idea, just build kidogo, and then when you get to a certain level, now we can talk up to that level.
Exactly.
So that is something else. Like founders, they assume, people, I think now it is think, if I have tech, I have the business.
Okay.
But remember, a business is bits and pieces of everything. Yes, tech is one of it. It could be even 80%.
Okay.
But the 20% can even bring you down.
Okay.